It is October 6th, 7 a.m. We're in Keithville, Louisiana, and we're about to start the second day of squirrel season. Had a very good hunt yesterday. We ended with 15, me and my buddy. And I think today is going to be a good day. Really still. I don't see any wind. Had a heavy dew last night. I think the leaves are going to be wet, and I'm going to be able to hopefully slip in and out and maybe pick up us a couple tree rats. And we're going to come back. I'm going to show you how to skin them, and then show you how to skin them, and then we're going to cook them up and make something. Y'all stay tuned for more. Even made it into the woods yet. That's a good sign. Looks like a cat and squirrel. I'm gonna ease up. Get a little closer. Oh, there's another one right there running down that tree. We got squirrels everywhere. Well, the one that I shot on this tree I can't find. Must have blew him off the tree and then he just ran off. They do that sometimes. Damn. Alright. Back to the drawing board. I walked in, there was 5 or 6 right in here. I know for certain there's still some more. I hate wind in a squirrel though, I hate it. I think he sees me. One. Had to get him out of that hole. I'm going to start going straight to them after I shoot them. I don't want them to get away like that first one. It is 9 o'clock and I have got my limit. It's all cat squirrels this morning. Didn't see any fox squirrels, anything like that. Saw a bunch of squirrels, man. There was a lot of shots that I could have took. I just kind of waited and watched. I wish I had more on camera, but battery died. I got a little bit. I think I got me shooting, I think my third or fourth one. Then it cut off, and I got the other four real quick. I mean, didn't take long at all. Squirrels were real active this morning. Ground wasn't as wet as I'd wanted it to be. It was a little hard sneaking around as the leaves and stuff are crunching. But otherwise, this is a good hunt. Got my limit. I can't ask for much more. So now we're about to take them back up to the house and skin them, and then we're gonna cook them. Haven't decided how I'm gonna cook them just yet, but we will figure that out shortly, and stay tuned. I'm getting ready to clean these squirrels. I'm gonna be using just a fillet knife. I've got these little clippers to clip the feet, and then I've got this little puller pliers. Well, used to help skin them. So to start out, move those to the side. So you got your squirrel. I like to lift the tail up, cut right at the butthole. Now you cut down until you hit that tail joint. You cut through it. You gotta find where you can. Cut through that. Once you got the tail separated, I like to make 2 cuts. One going down this way. And I try not to hit any of the flesh, because you don't want it to stick to the hide when you pull it apart. So I got it going down one side, and I'm gonna go down the other. Do the same thing. Also, the less hair you get on the meat, the better. And squirrel hair is very fine, and once it's on there, it is hard to get off. So, all right, step 2. So, once you got your tail detached and you got made 2 little small cuts going down each side of it, ain't gotta do much. What I like to do, see if you see me, back up. I put my foot on the tail, right where the hide comes in, and I pull up slowly. Just like that. You can see, now there's just this little piece right here, and that's what the pliers are for. So now I get these little pliers, I grab up, grab the flesh, not the flesh, the hide, and really you want duller pliers, but I can't find my catfish skinning pliers, so these will have to do. And I pull up, see, that's just cutting it. But you want to be real careful not to try to keep as much hair off the meat as you can, and you just pull. Oop. Pull, and then pull, and there you go. Your squirrel hide is almost off. Good. Now, what I like to do, wash my hands, get the fur off. Don't want too much fur on you. Just fully separate that. Now, some people eat the head. I am not one of those people. So, get my clippers, cut the arms. Cut the feet. I'll get my fillet knife. Cut up where I just clipped them and broke the bone loose. Okay. just like so. Now I cut the head off. Once the head's cut off, throw that over there, done with that. All right, so now you're just left with your squirrel. So we still got guts in here that we need to take, throw the feet and head in there. All right, now with your fillet knife, we'll go right up the butthole, just like so. Well, you can cut these, a little cut right there, but I like to go make a cut down right by the butt. Kind of pop that open. Cut that off. Right. Go through the butt and up. Make sure to separate that. See the bone sticking up now. Now you get your knife. You want to be real careful. You don't want to pop the guts, but you just want to get it up. Just cut that outer layer. And then I like to go ahead and cut the chest, cut that meat. I stick my knife in there, and I go ahead and pop it all the way up. So it just makes it easier. All right, now we've got the squirrel. So I'd start at the top and just pull down. That way they all come out in one. All right. Go ahead and cut these nuts off. Then from there, we're just gonna clean him up, wash all the hair off that I did get on there, but didn't get much. And that is how you clean a squirrel. Now we're gonna do it 7 more times. Stay tuned. All right, so we've got all our squirrels skinned, all the hides off. Next, we're gonna trim them up and get all the guts out of them, which I already did to one. That's what we'll be left with. And then we'll get to cooking. All right, so we got our squirrel meat. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna cut right here, and I'm gonna separate these two, and I'm gonna leave that whole. So we're gonna end up with 4 pieces. So 1 piece, got the back piece, and then 2 legs. All right, I'm gonna do that. That's what it looks like after you get done cutting it. I'm gonna do it to the rest of those. Then we're gonna bread them and then fry them in oil. I've got all of them cut up into 4s. I got some just some seasoned flour, and I'm heating up a little bit of oil. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bread them, fry them, and then I'm gonna put them in this pot. I'm not gonna fry them all the way through, just to get them a nice little crispy edge. And then I'm gonna put them in here to finish cooking. So stay tuned. All right, while those squirrels are frying in this pot, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil, maybe a little more. I'm gonna make a roux. So I'm gonna get this oil going, and I'm gonna mix in some flour, make a little bit of roux. Got our squirrel frying. On the side, I'm making a little roux. Just a little bit of oil, flour, and Tony's. I'm gonna keep stirring this up until it turns kind of like a peanut butter kind of color, a little darker than this. And I'm gonna keep playing with it until I get the color that I like. And then once I fry all the squirrels, I'm gonna throw them all in here with a little bit of water, maybe some chicken broth, and then we're gonna let them cook down for a couple hours so they get nice and tender. Stay tuned. All right, so I'm just browning down the squirrel. Second batch going, just put it off to the side. My roux is good, that's how I like it. Go a little longer if you want it darker, but I think that'll suffice. I'm gonna put some water in here, a little bit of chicken bouillon, maybe an onion or two. And then once all those get done, they're going in the pot. All right, so I added some water, some better than bouillon, and I got it up to a boil. Let it get good. Almost done browning down the squirrels. Now these aren't cooked all the way through. You know, they're still a little pink in the middle, so that's what I want. I want them to finish cooking in the pot and soak up all the flavor. So I'm gonna get these in there shortly. Once these come out, they're good. Then we're gonna wait about 2 hours and then see what they look like. Those last couple of pieces are getting close. I already went ahead and put in the other ones. I'm gonna put these in with them, make sure they're covered for the most part, and then we're gonna let them. I'm gonna put the top on and let them cook down. All right, I've got them all in there and added a cup of water to fill it up so they'd be mostly covered. Now we're gonna let them sit. All right, they've been going for almost an hour now. I've added, I think, like 1.5 cups of water. They're looking really good, smelling really good. I'm gonna let them sit for at least another 30 minutes, maybe another hour, and then we'll go have a taste test. All right, squirrel's been going for a little over 2 hours. Went ahead and whipped up a little bit of mashed potatoes. That's what it's looking like. Smells amazing. All right, we're gonna get it plated up. So we got mashed potatoes and squirrel with some squirrel gravy. There's the final meal. Beautiful.